Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was a noise. Okay. Live from Quarantine, Season 2 starts now. When you're live and it's quarantine and you're alive and you're in quarantine, you are live from quarantine. You are live from quarantine. Feel my brain changing, acclimating to the madness. I can feel my outrage shifting into a dull, despondent sadness. I can feel a crust growing over my eyes, like a falcon hood. I've got the normalization blues. This isn't fucking good. And I'm detached and I'm distracted, all keyed up but unproductive, vacillating between being all excited and disgusted, and then dozing lackadaisical in this bubble where I've made my mental home. Connection's more important now than it ever was, but I need to be alone. About the president, we're either pissed off or we're giggling about an atrocity he's committing or some stupid shit he's saying. He's a symptom and a weapon of the evil men who really run the show. The ones who melt down human beings into money like a cruel sorcerer's stone. And they try to divide us, and they're really doing a good job of succeeding, because they've undermined our confidence in the news that we are reading, and they make us fight each other with our faces buried deep inside our phones. Rest in peace to the information age. Those days are now long dead and gone. I can see the weather changing, and I can feel the soul decaying, and I'm observing drastic changes in the way we are behaving. I can see the sooth they're saying, and furthermore, I could believe it to be true. Connection's more important now than it ever was. What the fuck are we gonna do? This is the golden age of dicketry, probably the last golden age of anything. And the ugliest word in the English language is COVID-19. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Well, last night I came home and I knocked at my door, and I called to my love as I often had before. Well, I knocked and I knocked, but no answer there came. No kisses to greet me, no voice to call my name. Oh, I couldn't believe it was true, Lord. I couldn't believe it was true. My eyes filled with tears, and I must have aged 10 years. I couldn't believe it was true. And the shock was so great, I'm quivering yet. And I'll try to forgive all that I could not forget. My heartbreaking loss was another man's gain. Her happiness always, I hope, will remain. Oh, I couldn't believe it was true, Lord. I couldn't believe it was true. eyes filled with tears, and I must have aged 10 years. I couldn't believe it was true. Thank you. That song was by Willie Nelson. I believe it's called I Couldn't Believe It Was True. Yeah, that's this one is called Black Dog, and it's for a person who messaged and recently suffered the loss of a pet. Condolences. Black dog I see daily, nightly, monthly, yearly, sweetly, dearly. She says, when you pet me, I feel neatly. Rub my paws, please, and scratch my belly. In the evening I try songwriting. I'm self-loathing, but I love singing. I'll try escaping these evil feelings, but they keep coming. They keep coming. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Hey, thanks very much. That was Black Dog, followed by a little bit of You Are My Sunshine, which I'm still not sure if it's public domain yet or not, but who fuck cares? Let's check the chat and see what y'all got going on. You know what they have done, though? Eat my ass. Eat my ass, Disney. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oo-de-lally, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. Never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oo-de-lally, golly, what a day. Oo-de-lally, golly, what a day. I'm gonna go to Oo-de-lally rehab at some point during this season, because I don't know how much longer. I mean, I know how much longer I can keep playing it, which is forever, and that's a problem. This song is by an incredible band that I believe is no longer, called Sleeping in the Aviary. And a little bit of background to our history with Sleeping in the Aviary. One time, Ben and I were on tour, and we were playing Vino's in Little Rock, Arkansas. And we were there early to eat pizza, and we heard at the Starlight House, which is the house that we had played previously, that there was also a show going on that night. Our friend Autumn lived there and let us know. And she said it was a band called Sleeping in the Aviary. And I said, fuck them, jokingly. And a guy came up to me kind of aggressive and like, what'd you just say? and it was the drummer of Sleeping in the Aviary. And I said, "Oh, I said fuck you guys, but I was joking. We're gonna come to your show tonight. We're looking forward to it." And we went, and then we saw this band, and we were fucking blown away. They were so good, and from that night we became friends with them and kept in touch a little bit with their lead singer Elliot, and they put out 4 or 5 really, really great records. And this one's from which one was it from? I think this one's off of the record called This Old Thing. But on the floor in Tennessee, you married me. I can't hate you, but I can hate myself. How did I change you in your mind? How did I change you in your mind? And you were born in New Orleans. You married me. If I saw you, I guess I'd walk you home. How did I change you in your mind? How did I change you in your mind? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do, do. Thanks. I'm gonna keep playing that one. That's I love that song, and I love singing it. I love singing it so much. So yeah, if you guys are interested in some bands, they're from Wisconsin, and then they lived in Minneapolis for a while. But yeah, Sleeping in the Aviary. My favorite records are This Old Thing, Expensive Vomit in a Cheap Hotel, and the one with Karen, You're an Angel on it. I can't remember the name of that one, but that was I believe their final record. Yeah. Shit is tight. Let's see. I'm gonna play probably 2 more and get out of here. What will they be? What are the ones? Here we go. Oh, there were times where I'd unravel and drown in the snow. Oh, there were times when getting murdered would feel like a joke. But I'm alive. Don't let me die now that I'm at the top of my game. Oh, there were times where I'd apologize when I should have been saying thank you. Times where I'd be filled with shame over things that everybody goes through. But now I'm free. I like being me. Now that I'm at the top. Now that I'm at the top. Now that I'm at the top of my game. Oh, I get stronger than every punch and every kick and every rock that hits my back, and every time that I get sick, oh, I get stronger too. Well, there are times where I feel sad as hell, and there are times I downright Thank you. That was called Now That I'm at the Top of My Game. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone, and I will be your company when you... There we go. Cool. Sorry, I got a call. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone, and I will be your company when you find yourself alone. And I will be your money if you can't afford your home. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone. And I'll be your jacket if you're stuck out in the cold. And I'll be your medication when you're sick and tired and old. And I'll be your umbrella if that roof just won't hold. I'll be your jacket if you're stuck out in the cold. But of course, I know that you need some time to grow. I'll be the ground that you've been walking on, and I will be your coffee mate at the break of dawn. And I will be the rook and the bishop and the pawn. I'll be the ground that you've been walking on. But of course, I know that you need some time to grow. To grow. To grow. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone, and I'll be your company if you find yourself alone. And I will be your money if you can't afford your home. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone. I'll be your lake if you are my skipping stone. Thank you all very much.